Set yourself a spectator, Matt.
Ooh, 14.
Quick mic check.
Check, check, check.
Alright, we're good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix for round 16 of the Transnation Formula 1 World Championship. This is the F2 race. And we've had some very entertaining, exciting racing this weekend so far with the other three categories. And now it's time for the F2 drivers to take the track. I'm Mackenzie Stewart here with Matthew Elliott. Matt, welcome again to the commentary box. Another triple header for you this week in terms of commentary, so voice might be a little bit sore, wouldn't you say?
No, it's still rocking.
Brilliant. Well, while we wait for the drivers to load up into the lobby for the race, we'll quickly go through the championship standings. We have Sebastian Spicer now leading the championship from Stanley L. Bellerose in the Mercedes by 8 points. Matthew Plevy dropping to third after that horrible race in Italy 2 weeks ago. He's now, as I said, he's now 11 points behind. Bailey Ford, who's 71 points behind, but he's not attending this weekend, so yeah, so that's a bit unfortunate for him. And Amiral in fifth place, 120 points behind, 49 points behind Bailey. And then you have Josh Banks in P6, who's now to 10 points behind Amiral after making his return to the category a few weeks ago. I can't even remember. I think it might have been Germany or Hungary or something like that. He's had a really good string of races on his return. And you got Isaac Murphy in P7, Oliver Coleman in P8, Eduardo Rojas in P9, and Ludwig Sell tied for 10th place with Brett Keenan. So the Toro Rossos of Brett Keenan and Jordan Dittmer could be looking for a good result, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they could be looking for a good result, especially with Ludwig not making an appearance today. If Brett can score some points, it'll really help out his championship.
Alright, and then we'll just go through the constructors' standings real quick. Now we have Mercedes in P1 in first place in the constructors, 7 points ahead of Renault, and then 32 points ahead of Red Bull. So both championships still wide open, and this weekend's the one weekend that could change everything, especially with with Joshua Lord not making an appearance for Mercedes. He's saying he's too tired to race, so Stanley won't be too happy about him not making an appearance.
I wouldn't be happy either.
I was hoping you'd say something there. But drivers, I know Jordan Dittmer has a qualifying ban today, but he'll just be doing his installation lap to make sure his setups and that's all working. So we'll just see who's... Interesting to see though, a few drivers have gone for the soft tyres to start their qualifying, so a few drivers could be looking for for the alternate strategy. Obviously Singapore, one of the more harder tracks on tyres, especially with the hypersofts. You really got to look after them in the first stint of the race, and drivers on the controllers especially will be really struggling for that.
That's a fact for sure. A lot of people have trouble with overheating of the hypers. It's been a common thing. You hear it all over.
Yeah,
even on the ultras.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, we'll just right on board with Stanley, who's we'll just make sure Jordan's serving his qualifying ban. Yeah, we'll jump back on board with Stanley. Let him take us through a lap of the Singapore Grand Prix circuit. Obviously, he filled in as my teammate this morning for F1 and had a second place. So not second place, a third place. He had a good race this morning, but from what I heard, he was struggling with overheating on all 3 compounds of tires. So this might just be a race for Stanley where he just needs to what's the word I'm looking for? He just damage limitation. Yeah, conserve and damage, and just limit any damage done by with the overheating of the tires. He'll obviously be hoping for a good result, but yeah, you'll just be hoping for damage limitations. It's been a pretty clean lap from Stanley so far. He's coming into the 3rd sector now. What's your opinion, Matt, on like your favourite part of the track? What would you say is your favourite part of the circuit?
I love Sector 3. That's my personal opinion.
Yes.
It just flows, and if you hit it right, it just feels so good.
Yeah, no, definitely. I couldn't agree more there. Sector 3 is definitely my personal favourite of the circuit. And Oliver Coleman goes to the top on a 38.9. Stanley runs a little bit wide. He goes to the top now with a 38.3. So that's good first lap there from the Mercedes and the Red Bull. We'll see who else is on the lap. I think Brett Keenan's on the lap. We'll go right on board with him now. He's just coming through the 3rd sector now. Well, Sebastian to the top with a
nice
37.9. Oh, Matt's pulled out of a lap. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Matt's pulled out of his lap, so let's see what Brett can do. Brett's coming to the pits as well, so he must have had his lap invalidated as well.
Nathan Pinkert, Don Benzito coming into Sector 3 now.
Oh, yep. Eduardo goes P. It's interesting though, everyone so far that said lap has done it on the soft tyres, so maybe everybody's going to be going for the alternate strategy as Don Benzito goes P6 on the Hypersoft, so he'll just be wanting to throw himself in the mix and see what he can do. I think Isaac is this. When was the last time Isaac was at a race? I can't even remember. But yeah, Isaac, the only McLaren
Italy
today
was his return.
Yeah, Isaac's only just returned back to the league, if I do remember. But yeah, his teammate Bailey Ford not able to make it today. He had some personal issues come up just before the race starts, so he's not able to attend. So Isaac will be carrying the flag for McLaren today, but yellow flags in Sector 3. I think that's just Isaac coming into pit lane.
Matthew Plevy coming around 135 on the Hypers. Very nice lap. No weather reports though, so I don't know if he set that time on the Hypersofts just a good time and go to the intermediates to start the race. Who else do we have on a flyer? Brett Keenan on his out lap. Got Sam coming to start his flyer. Let's see what he does.
Sorry about that. Just had a bit of a interruption there. Sorry, I'm back now, and think we're all ready to go. What I miss, I think, seen Matt go to the top on hypers. So Matt's obviously
That's
committing.
about the only thing.
Is it?
Yeah, that's nothing really else has happened. You got people on outlaps, no flyers.
Oh,
Sam and I think Brett just started his flyer.
Oh yeah. And Brett's gone on the Ultra Softs. Interesting there. So. Yeah, interesting though. Brett decided to go on the Ultras so early. If he's committing to qualify on the Ultras, you'd think you'd want to go out on them right at the end of the session when you can. I think Josh is just about to finish it like though. He's coming around the last corner. Gonna put a P3.
Very
Josh really could be the spanner in the works today, especially if he can qualify high. He could be that. He could be the one guy to completely mix this championship up. But yeah, we'll jump back on board with Brett. He's just coming into the third second now. My God, that Toro Rosso looks so gorgeous in the night of Singapore. Just the blue and the silver and it just reflect. Oh, it's moist.
Oh, look at this, the view on the side pod. Huh.
Come on, Brett. Do the Toro Rosso's
the
proud.
last corner. Come on.
What's it gonna be? He's cut it. There might have been an invalidation. Yeah, it was. Yep. It was 38 flat, so that would have put him. That would have put him P3. Unlucky for Brett. That was a very nice lap on the high.
He's trying for another one on that.
Yeah, yeah. With the Ultras and the softs, it usually takes one. It usually takes a couple of laps for them to warm up properly. So we'll see if Brett can match his lap time at least without invalidating it. That'll be good for him. It'll put him in the top 5 comfortably for now. But we'll get.
He got real close to invalidating coming out of that one corner.
Yeah, he did there. Yeah, but with that corner, you can take quite a bit of the exit. They're coming up to the old sling. To be honest, I wish they still had the actual chicane in this. Oh, Brett getting very happy and he's in the fence. Oh, he's very lucky not to be out of the session.
Ooh.
Very lucky indeed not to be out of the session. But yeah, that's pretty much going to force him to qualify on the hypers now because those ultras will not be in any shape to do another lap. So very unfortunate for Brett there. He will have to commit to the hypers, but it is possible to do the one stop from the hypers to the softs. You might just lose a little bit of time on the start of the softs while you're getting them up to temperature. Well, but Oliver's made it a Red Bull 1-2.
Damn.
Just seen that
Red
as well.
Bull boys are showing up today.
Yeah, and then a Renault, of course, a Renault 3-4 as well, and Stanley down in P5. Yeah, as I said, Stanley, this might not be the race.
Big Mike into the fence.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, big crash there from Mike. Unlucky. Yeah, Brett making his way back to the pit lane, and then Sam just starting his outlap.
Trying to get through this outlap.
Yeah, obviously, we didn't see any of that. Yeah, obviously, this track being such a long lap, it's a good 2 minutes for an outlap at least. By the time you slow down and warm the tires up, so you really want to really want to get it. You really want to get on with it, but you don't really want to be cutting corners like that just to be starting an outlap.
Well, being so close to the end of the session, he wants to make sure he gets his lap in, and if he has to go back out again, he can accomplish that.
Here comes now Sam. He's going to start his lap. We'll see what Matt can do, though. We'll check on with... Matt's just started his, okay. Emerald, the homeboy today, he's gone to P6 on the softs, so... Very good lap there from Emerald. Puts him, obviously, just said P6. Oh no, there's just Eric going slow, so everything could go through. Yeah, Matt's just coming through the Singapore sling. Yeah, so Matt's obviously really committed to be qualifying on the Hypersoft. So obviously after his horrible race at Italy where he suffered a puncture and pretty much put him out of contention for scoring points, and he only managed to score a couple of points. He's really wanting to get a good result today. Obviously, with his teammate behind him, it might not be too bad. Yeah, maybe Oliver going to play the team card and just help out Matt today for the championship. But here comes Matt now around the last couple of corners through the DHL chicane. He's sideways. Oh, one of that cost him any time, and he's backed out of the lap. Obviously, with 4 minutes to go, yeah, like, I don't think if he was to complete that lap, I don't think he would have time for another run. Yeah, but here comes Sid now on the Ultra Softs. Also, it was Seb's best lap on the Ultra Softs. I mean, on the softs, yeah, okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, so Seb is committing to qualifying on the Ultra, so that's interesting. The fact that Seb's only half a second off Oliver on a set of softs, two compounds harder, Seb's really got some pace. Same with Josh as well. So both winners could be looking for a front row start. And I think Stanley's going out on the hypers as well. So Stanley's just going to commit to doing the 2-stop maybe. Anybody else on?
Yeah, I watched Sam. He was setting a good time and he just pulled out at the last second. Brett finishing his out lap.
Yeah, so yeah. I think Brett's just about to start his lap. Yeah. Yeah, flag sector 3. Yeah, might be someone in the fence again, but yeah, here comes Brett now, starting his last lap of the session. We'll ride on board with this one, see what he can do. He's quite cautious in the turn 1. He doesn't use any of the any of the tarmac on the entry into turn 1. You usually want to use that to try and get a good sweeping run, but yeah, coming onto the first DRS straight, very nice run through turn 4. Opening up the DRS, not using overtake on the straight, so interesting call there. Seb's gone to P2 with a 35.9. Yeah, and if Brett's one of the only guys qualifying on the hypers, he could rocket himself right up the field and throw himself into the mix today. But yeah, Brett seems very cautious though. He's not really using any of the entry and the exit runoff. Quite cautious through the sling as well. Oh, he's pinched the outside brake coming into the chicane after the outside brake lock up into the hairpin as well, so maybe his brake pressure's a little bit too high, but we'll just wait and see what the lap is. It's 27 flat through the middle sector. I'm not quite sure if that's a good time. There's a Force India going slowly. That's Eric, who's only done a 2:10 as his best time. And at the moment, Jordan, who's got a qualifying ban, he's going to be starting P10 at the moment. Oh, Brett hits the fence coming into the grandstand section under the grandstand, then now coming under the train station through the DHL chicane. Let's see what the time is. It's going to come around the last 2 corners now. This could be a decent time. He runs a little bit wide. It's only good enough for P6.
He ran just a little too cautious on that lap.
Yeah.
At some spots, a little too aggressive at others. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so Seb's session's done. Josh is only 600. Yeah, so at the moment it's going to be championship rivals on. Isaac's gone to P5 as well. So very nice. Let's see what everyone's best. Yes, at the moment Stanley's just starting his lap on hypers with a minute to go. Seb's retired from the session, coming into pit lane like a good boy.
Matt's going to be starting his lap.
Is Matt just starting his now?
Yep.
To be honest though, Matt doesn't really need to focus on doing another lap. He's pretty much got pole sussed, unless someone like Stanley pulls out an absolute banger of a lap. I don't think Matt's pole position will be threatened today. But yeah, but at the moment, Seb. I'd personally say, Seb, Oliver, and Josh and Isaac are all in prime position to have a chance at winning today, being on the most definite one-stop strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes Stanley now. timer runs out. Qualifying is now complete. Only a few guys left to set a run. I think Stanley might have invalidated there. Maybe. Oh, he's in. Yeah, no, he's invalidated. Yeah, he's given up on the lap. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of anybody. Yes, so Stanley starting P7. He will not be happy with that. He will not be happy with that at all. But yeah, but now here comes Eduardo coming through the last sector now. He's on the ultra softs. I think he's, apart from Matt, he's the last person to set a lap. Yeah, so Eduardo will be the last person across the line before the session ends. But here comes Matt now around the last corner. What will he improve on his time? Let's see. Run a very nice line through the last corner. It's going to be a 34.7. He does improve. Very nice. He's the first driver this weekend to qualify on pole on the Hypersoft tyres. So that just shows that everyone's... And Eduardo's pulled out of his lap. So that's qualifying complete. This is your grid order.
Big Mike's at the time.
Oh, Big Mike goes to P10 as well. So very nice there from Mike. But yeah, this is qualifying.
Sam up to P5.
Very nice from Sam. Yeah, so it's just, so that bumps Stanley down to P8. So this could be one of those races where Stanley will just have to just get his head down. Don't worry about anybody else. He's just got to worry about finishing today. He can't afford to get caught up in an incident and be out of the race, because if he crashes out today and drops points to Matt and Seb, that's going to be the worst thing he could do. But yeah, here is your order for today. You got Matthew Plevy on pole, Sebastian Spicer P2, and Oliver Coleman in P3, and Josh in P4. So it's an all Renault front two rows. Then you got Sam in P5, Isaac P6, Brett in P7. Very nice there from Brett. 8th Stanley on the softs, so Stanley will be starting on the softs as well. Eduardo in 9th, and Muriel in 10th on the softs as well. So that's very interesting tyre strategies. So we'll just have to wait and see for the race. And we haven't been told if there's any weather. Just get the word out, see if we can get. But yeah, very nice lap there from Matthew Plevy. Although yes, he was on the ultra softs, but on the hyper softs, but it's still. Alright, so dry race. Thank you very much, Amira, for that. We'll So it doesn't look like any weather will affect today's race, so it'll just be purely on who has the better strategy.
It'll be interesting to see who wants to do the two-step, all that.
Who do you like? I'm just going off the grid at the moment. Who do you reckon will be your top 3 today?
Sebastian will be in the top 3. Matt probably, and I want to pick a dark horse. Maybe Isaac Banana Man.
Very interesting there. Very interesting there. The 3 of the top 4 teams of the constructors on the podium. But yeah, well, still, we'll just Matt doing it. I mean, not Matt. It is Matt. What am I on about, Matthew? Sorry about that. Do you wanna? Oh no, no point running through the grid because he just went through it. But yeah, we'll just discuss some quick track facts. Obviously, in terms of race time, this is the longest race on the calendar in real life. And if rain's if it is a rain affected race time can go well over an hour for a 50% race.
Yeah.
Optimal strategy is the ultra soft to the softs. With 5 of the guys in the top 6 are on the ultra soft starting. Matthew Plevy on pole, our pole sitter, being the only one, but he could still make the strategy work if he can look after those hypersofts and get them to about lap 5, lap 6. And overtaking wise, not many places to overtake. You really just gotta bite your tongue around here and just be patient. You don't really want to chuck a move up somewhere where you don't want to and give somebody damage.
Yeah.
Give somebody or yourself damage.
Definitely don't be sending it under the bridge. So.
Oh yeah, no, I do expect a few people to be sending under the bridge, so it's going to be. Oh yeah, one of the overtaking spots is this right-hander we're just coming into now, right on board with Matthew Plevy. It's quite a wide exit as well, so you can stick your nose up the inside and maybe get a good run. Excuse me, jeez, I'm just a bit tired. But yeah, and then obviously, so this track's a lot longer than Monaco, so yeah, on the other street circuits that we have on the calendar. So it's just a mental mind game of keeping your car out of the fence, keeping your front wing intact, and avoiding any collisions around you. Yeah, we'll just wait for the drivers to line back up. And not surprising to see. Excuse me. Not surprising to see that the guys starting outside of the top 10 have gone for the ultra soft tyres. Jordan Dittmer will now round the last corner to make up the last spot on the grid, and that gorgeous Toro Rosso with that very nice looking pink helmet, may I add. It looks very nice in the reflection of the beautiful Marina Bay skies. But now we'll get back to the front of the grid, see if we can get a good camera view of the front. There we go, there's our good camera view. Building up to the 4-5 red lights for the F2 Singapore Grand Prix. And there's lights out and away we go. Josh Banks from P4 looked like he had an amazing start. Oh, Josh's going to go up the inside. He's into the side of his teammate. Oh, Josh Banks up to P2, but I wonder if Seb has damage. I wonder if Seb's got any damage from that. I don't think... Oh, Oliver's been spun by Seb. I think. Oh, man. Yeah, and Seb's got huge damage. Isaac up in the P3. Looks like they're going 3 wide through this kink in the... Oh, Brett's... Oh. Yeah, no, Oliver's had to run wide there with that wing damage. Yes, Stanley's up the inside, put it in neutral. He's gone to the inside of Sam, back up into P8. But it looks like Ericsson the fence at the back of the field. Yeah, Ericsson back in the fence. Oh, yeah, he's the people. Oh, Stanley's been shoved off by... I'm not quite sure who that was. I think that might have been Oliver or something like that. But yeah, now Stanley's got huge damage now on his wing. But in all of this, Brett up in the P5, P6, Eduardo in the P5, and Josh now in the P2. So Josh will be really the only one that can challenge Matt today out of the championship contenders. So Seb will be relying on Josh to push for that top spot. But yeah, Seb's got a lot of damage on that front wing. Big collision with Oliver. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Josh is actually closing in on Matt.
Yeah, no, Josh has been saying that he hasn't been looking forward to this race all week, just because he wasn't sure where he lies in terms of pace. But then again, Matt will probably just be conserving to get those hyper softs to the lap where he can jump on the softs and go to the end on a one stop. But yeah, Josh can really afford to push for a couple of laps just to maybe put Matt under pressure, maybe burn his tyres up a little bit. That was quite a... Yeah, but the first lap's always chaotic though when it comes to F2, but... Isaac, in his return from McLaren, up in the P3. You're right though about the top 3 being a Red Bull, Renault, and a McLaren, but maybe not the Renault that we were expecting.
Oh, there's still time.
Seb hasn't fallen off too much. He's still only a second. He's only a second off Isaac at the moment, but yeah, he'll just be hoping that his teammate can make that
Brett
push.
With a move on Eduardo.
Oh, Brett up in the P5, so Brett on those hypersofts having a really good run at the moment. Oh, but brake lockups like those won't help you look after those tyres. Oh, he
catches the ball.
Yes, Eduardo followed him in as well. I just seen that in Brett's I'm not sure if Sam gave Eduardo a touch there, but it looked like Eduardo was quite slippery, but Yeah, at the moment, Matt's in the fastest lap. Josh only 3/10 off his fastest lap, so those ultra softs will start coming into play now, and Matt should most likely start struggling on those hypers in the next maybe half a lap or two.
Hanley's in the pits. Wing change.
And he's gone on to another set of softs, so interesting call there. Look, maybe he's just going to try and get to a lap. A lap where he can jump on maybe like the hypers or something like that and go to the end. Yeah, here comes Oliver around the last corner. I think he might jump Stanley as well. Yeah, he's going to jump. Yeah, no, he's going to comfortably jump him. So Stanley currently outside the points and not really going to be scoring anything at the moment. So he's really got to put his head back down and knuckle and get back into the groove. We'll just have a quick look.
Closest would be Josh behind Matt.
We'll just look at the position changes, see who the biggest movers and shakers are. You've got Jordan Dittmer up 9 spots in the points at the moment in P9, so very good start from him. He's managed to keep his nose clean and able to stay out of trouble, and he could score some good points today for Toro Rosso. And Isaac Banana Man in P3's up 3 spots as well, so he's had a good start to his race. But yeah, biggest loser would have to be Stanley and Oliver. I'm not sure what happened with Oliver. We'll have to have a look at and see if there's a steward's report after the race. But back to the front. Josh is right up Matt's chuff. Josh is going to go for a move down into turn 5, turn 6, not sure. And he gets it done. So yeah, so Josh now into the lead, and Matt's tyres will really be starting to struggle now. Those hypersofts are thrilling. Yeah, he's already lost 3/4 of a second just on that one corner alone. Yeah, so yeah, no, he's going really slow through here. I will expect Seb and Isaac to start making ground on him anytime shortly now. Yeah, but Seb will surely know by now that Josh has got past Matt. Good to see though, we haven't had any internet problems today. Emiral's up into P7, who's just got past Eduardo for P7. So the young homeboy running a different styled helmet looks quite nice in the the night sky of Singapore. But see where Matt is. No, Matt's gonna stay out. Really? That's really gonna be costing him a lot of time on those hypers, losing. We'll just have to wait and see what his lap time is. But yeah, Josh Banks really making really helping out his teammate at the moment. If position was to stay like this, I think yeah, Matt will definitely re-jump Stanley for P2, but I think I'm trying to think. Quick math. 6 points, yeah. So Matt will be back within 5 points.
This is a good showing from Josh. He just got his wheel, and it didn't take him that long to get acclimated to it.
Yeah, I've been talking to Josh all week, yeah, and he's saying he wasn't looking forward to Singapore because he didn't know what his pace was, but now he'll definitely be excited for it now. Seeing this sort of pace, he's already got almost 3 seconds on Matt at the moment, and Oliver's making a move for P10. A very nice move there from Oliver. I think Nate would have just let him go. Obviously, Oliver in a Red Bull fighting at the front of the field. Yeah, the last thing he'll want to do is be held up, but surely we'll expect Matt at this lap to. Oh, that's a big slide coming through the DHL chicane. Let's see if he comes in. He's going to come in. Yep. The Red Bull's in this lap. Those Hypersofts will be screaming out at him. And Seb, surprisingly, I'm surprised Seb isn't falling off so much, as much more as what I thought he would be with the wing damage. He's actually...
Oh, is he going for the 2-stop? Matt's throwing on Ultra Softs.
Oh yeah, so Matt must be going on the Ultras. Must be going for a 2-stop. Yeah, if he's going on the Ultras, he must not believe that the softs can get to the end. So, interesting call there. So he's really going to have to get the hammer down now. Stanley's just got a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, and Jordan Dittmer almost, it's crucial for Matt to have gotten ahead of Jordan, because the last thing he would have wanted is for Jordan to get in front of him and hold him up. But Jordan running hot lap mode and only having 6% ERS, so maybe he's not quite sure how the ERS works and how to save it, but we'll let him off. But
yeah, he's running into the points. I think we can let it slide.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to. Yeah, so it's about 27 seconds for a pit stop. And at the moment, Josh has a 30-second lead over Matt. Well, obviously, Matt will start chopping that down quite quickly now that he's on fresh Ultra Softs. But Matt's got to make an extra stop than the guys that he's fighting for at the moment. And surprising, Brett, he's gone further on the Hypersofts than what Matt's done. So maybe Brett's got a setup that can look after the tires a little bit more. I mean, I don't know.
And he's doing another lap.
Yeah, so Brett must really have looked after those Hypersofts really nicely. I assume he'll go to the one stop now, but he's 15 seconds off the lead, and if Seb or if any of the guys around him have troubles, he could be in for a podium, or not a podium, but maybe a top 4, top 5.
I'm sure he'll welcome that kind of result, especially since this is one of his hated tracks.
It's funny though, Matt. I mean, okay, Brett's obviously just let Sam through. I was wondering how. Maybe those tires have fallen off a cliff in the lot. But yeah, no, as I was saying, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Damn. Yeah, if anyone watching the stream can help me remember what I was talking about, please. It would be
possible top 5, I think.
Oh yes, about Brett finishing in the top 5. Yeah, so if Brett can look after, if Brett's been able to take his Hypersofts this long and goes on the end to the softs, with people like Matt and doing the ones, I mean the 2-stop, I mean not the 2-stop, the one, with Matt doing a 2-stop, he could, if anything, like he could easily jump him and finish maybe 4th or 5th. So he's had a good run so far. But yeah, Seb though, he's really keeping the gap to Isaac,
and he's really fighting the understeer on that thing too.
I'll be quite surprised if his fronts aren't absolutely screaming from overheating right now with how he's able to keep fighting with the wing damage. And Brett's now in, as I suggested. He is going to the soft. So Brett will hoping to go to the end, but if he can keep his wing clean of any damage, that'd be crucial for him. And Brett's going to come out right in this battle pack for 8th place with his teammate. And Big Mike's now out of the session. I'm not sure what's happened there. And that's unfortunate for Mike. He looked like he was in a good spot for a little while, but yeah, Matt's gained 4 seconds on Josh in the last couple of laps, so Josh won't be too far away from pitting. But yeah, Seb really on the back of Isaac now. Will he be looking for a move anytime soon? Not through the 3rd sector, I don't think. Ooh, into the grandstand. He's not going to make a move. See it. From what it looks like, Seb's wing damage is actually helping him like control the car better. It just looks like he's got much better lines through the third sector than what Isaac does, and that's probably what's helping him stay with him. But yeah, Brett and Stanley are now fighting for P10. Oh, Stanley's gone really deep. If Brett can get a good run on him, he might be able to. And Jordan's let Oliver go through, so
I wonder if Sebastian's actually doesn't have damage, but is having the problem with his brake pedal again.
I wonder.
You mentioned something
Sam's
about
in.
it yesterday.
Yeah, no, I think that's just the Gran Turismo's bug because and Jordan's gonna run deep and so Sam's jumped Brett by a good couple of seconds, so that's gonna hurt Brett. And Stanley's just got a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, but I don't think Brett's gonna be close enough to have a go at him. Jump back to the front and see where these front guys are. Yeah, Josh though, he's just out in front controlling. Oliver's up into P7. Yeah, and Stanley's going to go up the inside of the old Singapore sling. He's given Eduardo a little touch. A little bump wide perhaps. And Brett will be reeling at this opportunity to make a move. He's not close enough and he's not going to go for a dive coming off the bridge. Good smart idea from Brett. Looks like Eduardo's going to let him go.
Run.
And Seb's... What's happened? Isaac's had a spin.
Oh no.
What's happened there?
Right with a time penalty.
And Matt does
I
the
wonder if he
fast
just
one.
lost it coming through that fast turn.
Yeah, maybe he did. Yeah, but Matt with a fast lap race, so he's really putting the hammer down now. But yeah, Brett in this battle group for P7, he really needs to get ahead of these guys if he wants to look at getting a good finish. Yeah, yes, he's not fighting these guys, but he needs to get past them if he wants a good chance at a result. Still running ball with his battle group for P7 with Oliver and Stanley. Stanley's turned in on Oliver, and that's given Brett a chance to go around the outside of Stanley. Stanley's tyres must be really struggling for temps now because he's all over the place. Will this give Brett a chance? No, I don't think so. No, he's not. He's going to back out of it smartly. Yeah, but it looks like...
But looking to make a move. Gets it done. Very nice.
Yeah, I've seen that, and Josh and Isaac are in as well. I've just noticed that as well. Where's he going to come? Oh, Matt comfortably jumped him though. What's the gap between them? About 7 seconds. Amura's going to jump Isaac. Isaac's gone to the softs. Yeah, where's Sam going to come out? Sam's going to jump Isaac as well, I think. Yeah, Sam's jumped Isaac for P3 on track. Yeah, so the undercut really working magic there for the Haas driver. He's now on third on track, but now Josh in P3. He was just waiting for Seb to pit. Oh yeah, Brett seems like a man on a mission today. He's really in the groove.
He's harassing Oliver right now.
He's going to go around the outside of the King, but he'll give him the inside for the braking zone. He's going to get the move done comfortably as well. Doesn't fight it as much as Stanley did, but yeah, Brett now up into P7, and he's only a couple of seconds behind Isaac now. So if he can catch up to Isaac, this is the fight for P4 currently on track. But it'll be interesting to see where the likes of Matt and Amiral and that all fit into this mix, and Seb's now in. Doesn't get a stop go for speeding, so good job on Seb. But here comes Matt around the last corner now. Matt's gonna do a 41 flat and retake the lead. Here comes Josh. He might just jump a mural, I'm not sure. If he can jump a mural, this will be crucial for his race, because it'll allow him to stay in clean air. But he might, no, he's not going to get it done. The mural's going to jump him comfortably. But he will stay ahead of Sam though, so that's something positive from that for Seb. So he'll stay in P4, but at the moment I think it's P2 on track.
Yeah.
So at the moment, if it's a 27-second pit stop, a mirror will come out about where... Yeah, a mirror will come out about P9 or P10. And then you'll have Matt will probably come out about P6. So at the moment, it's a Renault 1-2. And with Stanley only down in P9, this could be really crucial for his race. It doesn't seem though that Brett's making any inroads on the guys in front of him. So maybe he's maybe Brett's just settling into the motion now, just making sure he gets to the end. He's probably saving some ERS. Jordan Dimble with a 3-second time penalty for... Oh, Brett's collected the inside fence. Oh, what's he done there? I think he's collected the inside fence. Yeah, the hairpin almost done Nelson PK and put himself in the fence. But yeah, now with that happening, that's put Oliver and Stanley right back up behind him.
I wonder if he just clipped the hairpin wall with the rear end of his car.
I think that's what I said.
Oh.
No worries. But yeah, Oliver's probably not too far away from coming in again. Yeah, as I say that he's in. Stanley gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, it looks like Sam's really got some pace now in that Haas. He's within DRS of Seb. But he's not close enough to make a move. But yeah, look, Seb's really made inroads on Amiral now. But yeah, Amiral's tyres be about halfway through their lifespan, so about maybe 20-30% at the moment. Maybe he's done the entire race on them so far. So he's doing well for himself to be able to hold on to. Yeah, but the last thing Seb will want now is to be held up by him and give Sam the opportunity to have a move like he just attempted at the hairpin. Seb really needs to get past the mural now. Sam gonna send it? No, he's not. He's gonna hold on through the third sector. Yeah, but the last thing Seb wants now is to be held up by a mural. He needs to get past him ASAP. Well, Oliver's up in a P9, so after pitting, he's got back past. He might attempt to move into turn 1, but Merrill's run really wide. They're going to go 3 wide, is it? Yeah, 3 wide. Sam in the middle.
Oh.
And Sam's broken D, and Sam's got the both of them. Very nice move there from Sam. I thought Sam would have the run on him, and I was right. Yes, Merrill's just completely fallen off them now, but Yes, Seb really needs some clean air now, because the last thing he wants now is... Yeah, because at the moment, now with the 27-second gap, Matt will come right behind these guys on fresh tyres, so he can't afford to lose any more time to the guys in front of him, because Matt and Josh are just in the world of their own at the moment. Haven't seen this pace from Josh all season. So obviously he's finally got accustomed to the wheel, as Matthew was saying in qualifying. Yeah, Murrell's really fallen off the back of Sam now, so he's obviously really starting to struggle with those tyre temps.
I'm really shocked that we only have one DNF so far. Usually Singapore likes to collect the cars.
Yeah, it does, but...
Oh, and as I say it, there goes a mural.
Oh, yeah, and he's crashed coming into the grandstand, so that's really unfortunate for a mural. Literally, as you said that, Matt,
I am so sorry, mural.
It hasn't been a good day for a mural. Really unfortunate for him, but yeah, we'll move back to the front. See if Seb can get a run on Sam coming down into turn 5, or through turn 5, coming down to turn 6. Oh, Mural's controller died.
Oh.
That is very unfortunate. Thoughts are with you, Mural. Hashtag let's get a new charging cable for a Mural.
Hashtag rip.
Can we get a rip in chat, please, for a Mural? Hashtag rip in chat, please. Well, Sam is defending this position really hard. Yellow flags in sector 1. Not sure who that is. Oh, Jordan's got wing damage, I've just noticed.
Looks like Matt's tires are starting to fall off because Josh is pulling them in.
Yeah, I've just noticed that as well. Yeah, and he's starting to lose time to Seb and that as well. Yeah, but Seb can't really afford to battle too much with Sam. He needs to get a move on. He can't and once Matt comes in, he'll be on fresh ultra softs and have the pace to push. So. Yeah, but Sam's just quick enough in the areas where Seb needs to get a good exit. He's defending quite well. He's defending quite nicely. But yeah, Josh and Matt are just in a world of their own at the moment.
Stanley closing in on Brett. Trying to limit the damage.
Yeah, well, especially if Matt gets a win today, then that'll really hurt Stanley in the championship. But yeah, like as I was saying, like if Josh and Sam can jump ahead of Matt, like that'll be really helpful for Seb's championship. Josh really turned up the wick when needed, and he's driven absolutely spectacularly today. Excuse me.
I think he's going to try to get driver of the day.
I mean, it's possible. It's definitely the best race he's had since Canada, since his last race win in the category.
don't forget, you guys watching, hashtag DOTD, and whoever you think is the driver of the day.
Oh, Isaac Banana Man. 3-second time period, I'm not sure. Yellow flag in sector 2, is that anybody? I think that's just
Eric.
Eric going slow. Yeah, Eric
Slow.
has not had a really good day today. He's really struggled for pace and looks like he's struggling for tyres
he
as
busted up
well.
his wing. Brett's keeping Stanley at bay so far. And I'm thinking Sebastian's probably going to get sick of staring at Sam's gearbox.
Yeah, especially when he knows this is costing him crucial time to This is actually really helping Matt out though. Like with Matt having 25 seconds to Seb, he'll only come out 2 or 3 seconds behind him. He might even jump him if that's the case. But yeah, but now Josh and Matt are pretty much on the same straight, coming down into the sling. So Josh, I don't know what Josh is eating this morning for breakfast, but he's got some tremendous pace today. Yeah, no, but it's what you love to see, though. You love to see drivers who aren't usually at the front, competing for a race win. And if Josh hadn't gone away for 7 weeks and gotten his wheel early, maybe who knows, he could have been in the championship hunt. But with Amiral out today, this will pretty much boost him into 5th in the championship. I scroll back up to the point standings. He was 10 points behind, yeah. So if he can get a race win or at least a 2nd place, he will jump Amiral in the championship, and Matt's in for his last stop of the race. Onto another set of ultra soft tyres. Very nice pit stop from the Red Bull mechanics, but where's is going to jump him though? Obviously the pit lane being 60 kilometers an hour. He might actually jump. Okay, no, he's not. He's not going to jump them, but you'll be right up their chuff. Yeah, here comes Matt now out of pit lane. Where is he? He's right up their chuff now. So, and on fresh ultra softs with about 13 laps to go. This is the last thing that Seb would have wanted now, was to have Matt right up behind him on brand new ultra soft tyres that are 7 laps fresher than the softs. Yeah, but yeah, even the ultra softs being 2 compounds softer anyways, if they're both fresh, it'd still be a good maybe a lap faster on the ultra softs than you are on the softs. But yeah, but those 7 laps difference in them will make a huge difference for Matt. Just the amount of grip that he'll have for the next 10 laps or so will be crucial to maybe getting a 2nd place today and gaining some points on Seb.
Oh, to really help out Josh too.
Oh yeah,
keep taking away those laps with Matt behind these two.
Oh, Seb just got wing damage.
For
Seb just got wing damage. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know whether there was a bit of desync, but yeah, no, Seb just lost all of his wing now, and he's let Matt go, and he's going to come in. Oh, that's really going to hurt. That's really going to hurt Seb now. Yeah, so that's yeah, and that's gonna gift Isaac a P4.
And I think
Oh, what I was about to say.
he's
What's
gonna
happened?
come behind Stanley.
What's happened to? Okay, that was weird. On my screen, Seb didn't have a pit stop. He just sat in the fast lane and got his tyres changed and wing changed in the fast lane.
Oh, Stanley comes in.
Stanley's coming in as well, but yeah, Stanley's softs are 17 laps old, so he'll come in for a fresh set of ultra softs and go to the end if he can get out of pit lane. There we go. There he is. But yeah, now. So
Matt
where?
got past Sam.
Yellow flag sector 2 is that? No.
I think it was just somebody getting out of the way. I think Jordan.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just Jordan getting out of the way of Sam. But yeah, now Matt is 11 laps to go with 20 seconds to catch. He needs to be catching about 2.5 seconds a lap for the rest of the race. And he can't afford to have any more hassles. But yeah, Seb will be on a mission now to catch back up to maybe. I don't think he's gonna catch Isaac. Oh, Eric's had a spin coming out of the coming into the third sector. Okay, I wonder why there's yellow flags. And Brett's just got another 3-second time penalty. I wonder if Brett will fight the issue with Seb, or will he let him go? Because obviously obviously pretty much like all the Australians in F2 are quite close with the likes of myself, Brett, you. Yeah, we're all really good mates with each other. But when it comes to on track, we we don't settle for anything less than a win. So I'm not sure. The smart idea would be for Brett to get out of the way and let Seb go, because he's the much faster driver on the fresher tyres. But this, like, whatever Brett does will play into Matt's hand. If Brett's got the got the championship oyster in his hands at the moment, and Eric's finally called it quits today, and it looks like he's just gonna let him go. Yeah, he's lifted off and let him go. Smart idea from Brett not to fight it, but Seb could catch Isaac for P4, but he'll have to. Oh, the safety car! We have a safety car!
Oh my goodness! This
is gonna absolutely ruin Josh, and Josh can't pit either. This is just saved. And Josh has got a drive-through for speeding under the safety car.
Oh.
Oh my god, this race has been flipped on its head. Sam's in, Isaac's gonna come in. Jordan's come in. Pretty much everyone will be coming in for fresh tyres.
That'll probably move Sebastian up to P3.
Oh, Isaac's been given a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane. Seb might jump Sam. I don't think he will though, because of the Delta. No, he's not. So Sam's been given a free pit stop. He'll hold on to P3, but Isaac's gonna lose P4. But yeah, Josh has just thrown away this race win. Oh, will Josh come in though? Oh no! Jordan's been held in the pits.
Oh, he retired.
Oh my god. What's happened? Brett's been held in the pit lane. Oh my... Not this again. Oh, Brett will be fuming.
This happened at Canada for them.
Oh my...
Toro Rosso guys too.
Oh, this is absolutely heartbreaking for Brett. It's... Oh... Josh has come in. He'll go under a fresh set of Ultra Soft, I assume. Yes. But where is Matt? Oh, it won't really matter because Josh has to serve a drive-through. Has Josh been held in the pit lane as well?
Yeah, he's not moving.
Oh my, this has been a day of glitches for everybody. And Brett's retired from the session. Oh no, there goes Josh there. Oh, Josh has been rudely messed up by the fact that he had to wait for Brett to be served. Oh, I don't even want to read the Discord chat after the race. And Sam's gonna jump Josh as well. Oh, so and Isaac's gonna come back in thinking he can serve his stop go. Oh no. And the Toro Rosso guys are still in the pit lane. Isaac obviously doesn't know that you can't serve your stop go coming under safety car. But in all of this, Matt has just been gifted the race lead. But although, yeah, but Sam is behind him on fresher tyres, but...
If he has the pace.
Yeah, well... I just realised as well, because of safety car, Seb will be able to catch up as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully Josh will get out of the way for Seb. And hopefully Seb can, I'm surprised that Eduardo hasn't been let through though, because Eduardo's sitting behind the safety. Usually the lap cars can get let through. But yeah, all I can say is rip to the Toro Rosso guys. I feel so bad for them. Not even going to get a chance to finish the race. And Stanley in all of this as well is going to get a lifeline. He's now in P5. But yeah, this last 7 laps is going to be absolutely explosive.
Now Matt's leading under a safety car. Hopefully we don't have another mishap. Isaac is coming to the pits again.
Does he still think he can serve his stop go under the safety car?
I guess.
He's just wasting his time. He's just gonna have to take cop the 5 seconds at the end of the race.
Safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap, it looks like. Yeah, it is.
Eduardo's going to want to get out of the way real quick.
Alright, green flag, we're going back racing. Oh, there we go. And
Dan with a good drive out of the corner. Matt's
yeah,
got
Matt had to slow down right at the end to make sure he didn't get pinged for speeding under the safety car. And Josh gonna go. Oh, Josh has gone really well. Oh, Josh is in the fence.
Oh, heartbreaking day.
And now he's got to serve a drive-through as well.
Oh, Sam makes a move.
Oh, Sam's got a move.
Matt
He's gonna.
gets it back.
Oh, Stanley's got a 5. Oh, Sam's got into the side of. Oh, this could get really ugly. Oh, Stanley's in the back of Seb. Oh, Stanley's gone up the inside of Seb. Oh,
Seb with a better drive.
And Stanley switched to the inside.
Nice.
Oliver wants to get in on this now. So after all of this, after Stanley having the race that he's had, he might get a podium out of this.
This is making for a very exciting race.
And if Sam can get involved in this, if anything, this safety car saves Stanley and absolutely ruin Josh, because Josh will have to serve that stop go when he's. Isaac does the fast lap of the race on the Hypersauce, but yeah, Isaac kind of threw away a good result as well, having to serve that stop go. Oh.
Sebastian right up underneath.
Oliver's gone into the side of Oliver's gotten into the side of Sebastian as Sebastian was trying to get the over and under on
redressed.
Yeah, but
that took away so much time from Sebastian. He was right underneath him.
Yeah, Oliver's now got a 3 second. I've got no idea what the penalties look like, but we're just gonna have to wait till the end of the race and see how everything looks. At the moment, I know Stanley's got a 5 second. You might have to jump on the penalties to have
Stanley has a stop go and
6
3
seconds.
corner cutting, so there's 9 seconds there.
Oh, 3
so
corner.
A total of 15.
15, Jesus, so Stanley. And Brett, Seb's got really aggressive on Stanley. Oh, Oliver wants to get in on this as well. Oh, he's been contacted. Stanley and Oliver in the fence. Stanley's around.
Oh,
this is. And Stanley's done.
There's gonna be so much going on in the Discord chat.
Oh, mate, the steward's report's gonna be absolutely chaotic. But yeah, in all of this, what about Sam and Matt? Who has what for them?
They don't have any penalties.
None. They have none.
None. But Matt has 2 warnings. And
if only Brett hadn't been taken out by that glitch, Brett could be fighting for a podium here.
Yeah.
But shit game. Unlucky Brett. We all feel for you. And Isaac's going to send up the inside. He's given Oliver a bump wide with a broken wing. I wouldn't say good move there, but it had to be done. Yeah, but if this Sam's really started to fall off the back of Matt now, so if Matt wins this race and Seb finishes third, the championship gap between them, those two again, will be 1 point. So you can't separate them in the championship.
If it keeps going like this, it'll make for a great Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Stanley's in for a new front wing. Oliver's in for a new front wing. Stanley's now serving that 5-second stop go. Yeah, but no, Eduardo's a lap down, so the last... Where's... Okay, and so it's just Stanley will comfortably stay in 7th. There's no way he's going to lose 7th. Oh, Isaac's! What's happened to Isaac? Isaac's gone deep. Down one of these escape roads. Come on, Isaac, just bring it home, mate. You got nothing to worry about. And Stanley's got another 5 seconds. This race has been absolutely chaotic. But in all of this, Sam's still trying to stick with Matt, but I don't think it'll be enough with 3 laps to go. I don't think Matt will be challenged for the race winner unless he gets a penalty in the last lap or two. Yeah, after the race in Italy that Matt really needed a bounce back here in Singapore, and luckily he's done just that. After everything that's gone his way today, I feel sorry for Josh. Josh was comfortably had a 20-second lead. Safety car came out, and then he gets a drive through for speeding under the safety car. God, this game's horrible sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving back to it's nothing really happening now. Sam's fallen off 2 seconds off Matt, so his tyres must be starting to die off now. Did Matt put under the safety car? No, he didn't, eh?
No,
he didn't, no. Isaac's done 4 stops this race, same with Oliver.
Isaac performed 2 stops underneath the safety car.
Yeah,
so.
he did too, yeah, thinking he could get rid of that stop-go. But yeah, 3 laps to go now. Nothing really much it's all really settled now. Seb's really starting to pull in Sam though. If Sam gets some sort of penalty or something like that, he could lose P2 to Seb. Oh, what today could have been for the Renault boys? It could have been a 1-2, but now they're just gonna have to settle for P3 and Seb losing 10 points to a championship rival heading to Russia next week. The autodrome of corner cutting.
Oh yeah.
We can't wait. It's going to be absolutely great. Great content for the broadcast, but it's going to be absolutely horrible to drive.
I'll disagree with that one. I like it.
Oh, you're mad then. What? How can you like Russia? Like Russia has nothing interesting about the circuit. It has 20 million miles of runoff. It has no elevation changes or no like interesting corners. Like it's all bloody. If you run racing line, you're going to be OP as hell around there because you know where to brake and where to like not track extend. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Oopsie. Yeah, as Matthew Plevey would now come around through the DHL chicane for the penultimate time to begin his final lap, and frankly, I don't think he would. I don't think he would have said to himself before this race, "Oh, I have a chance to win this race. Let's go out and get it done." Yeah, and before that safety car, I think he was just ready to sit there and conserve for a P2. But Seb now in P3. He's only 2 seconds off
Yeah,
Sammy.
but he'll have to clear in by 3 seconds if he gets
Yeah,
past him.
yeah, that is true as well. Yeah. Wait, what is next weekend? Oh shit. Okay. I've just realised I might be in question next weekend. It's my dad's 60th next weekend. Oopsie.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't have to come up with reasons to not race at Russia.
I can't stand the track. And the pit lane as well is going to be horrible. Bloody getting 5-second stop goes for doing absolutely nothing. You know, it hasn't really gone Matthew Plevey's way today, but he's been able to pick up the pieces when it's mattered. As he comes through the DHL chicane for the last time, he's going to take his God knows how many win. Don't know how many wins he's had this season, but it'll put him right back in the championship. Matthew Plevey takes the Singapore Grand Prix, and Sam comes home for a very wonderful P2, and Seb will take P3. Yeah, we'll just wait for everybody else to finish now. It's
good race by Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac's done very well to come home in P4, but Josh has got to be the one that you got to feel for the most, though. He threw away a race win with that safety car.
Jumps Isaac.
I need to. Oh yes, by 2. Oh my gosh,
wow.
By 2 hundredths of a second, he takes P4. Oh my gosh, that is close. Oliver will come home in P4, and Stanley will come home in P7. He's like I said today, he's spun it round.
Oof.
Oopsie. While we wait for Thing to finish, I'll go through and get the podium places in here. Oh my god, did Stanley not finish? Oh. Did he not? Oh no, what have you done? Sebastian. And can you suggest Sam, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll just wait for our podium places to get in here. Yeah. I think I said that right. But yeah, very nice win for Red Bull though. And it puts Matthew right back into the championship hunt. We'll go through the race results real quick. Once we can get Sam in here. Alright, I guess we'll just speak to Matt though real quick. Yeah, Matt's the only. Matt, P1, that was a chaotic race, wasn't it? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I think we can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sweet. I just wasn't sure if I was on mute or not. Yeah, I know I'd like to think I had the pace to win even without the safety car. I think it was more of an advantage for some of the guys on softs that the safety car came out, rather than me, because I thought I would have caught Josh. But yeah, happy to get the win, definitely. And Sam put on a good challenge after the safety car restart. Again, I didn't leave enough space between me and the safety car, and it slowed me right down, and I got super cold tyres. So yeah, I really hate the safety car in this game. But
You
yeah,
just got to get
happy
better.
to hold on.
Just got to get better with them, yeah. But yeah, no, congratulations on the win. It puts you within 1 point now of the Championship League going to Russia next week. So
Delicious.
yeah, so the championship gets even closer now. And again, congratulations. Samuel, can you hear us, mate? Alright, well, congratulations on the P2. It didn't really look like you were going to get a good result up until that safety car, but yeah, the safety car really changed everything for you there.
Yeah, mate. I mean, I was struggling a lot with the Ultrasoft at the end of the race because of the tire temps. But then, I don't know, I was feeling comfortable with the softs. So I could keep, I don't know who it was. It was the Reno of, I don't know his name. I could hold him up some laps, and yeah, and pretty tough race because tire temps are pretty high, and I don't know. I think
All right, and yeah, again, congratulations, Sam, on you. I think that's your first podium of your career. So congratulations, mate. Sebastian. Well, that was I can't really say much for you there, mate. It was bit of a interesting race for you on your end. Just describe it for us from your end, from your perspective.
Firstly, I'm probably not going to say much until I watch a couple of the incidents. But that was some average driving from most of the drivers in that race. Very average.
Mm.
No.
Fair enough.
Very disappointed.
What happened to Josh?
Josh,
he got a drive through.
Josh got a drive through for speeding
And-
under the safety car, and then
Oh, no.
He was losing it. He was losing it. He knew he
Yeah.
had that race in the bag.
Oh, I don't know about that, mate. I haven't.
He
oh,
did.
you're like 25 seconds to catch in 10 laps. I reckon he might. I reckon it would have been close. I reckon, but I reckon he had it.
I reckon Josh would have got it.
Mm.
Yeah,
it
but
would've been close. That's the race I wanted to have. I would have preferred that than the safety car. To be honest.
yeah, well, yeah. The safety car wasn't even for anything either. It was just for guy leaving the session after retiring his car. But yeah, no, we'll continue this discussion on after the stream. So congratulations to the top three. Thank you for everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week for the Russian Grand Prix.